say but that time ne nya free ya dwom to fo no nso binom no na omko concert no osai kofi nom ne ade no utimo so omomre mu no na omo the concert kakra e ka music concert no ho ankasa na sa concert no binom friend say comedies omo de no bedi agro e be prapra kwan mu ansa na concert na ankasa start e to de bi omo konkrankra se bia sa concert na omo ye na e drama kakra na e no be free now so musician na e ba be to band for na e ba be bonyo na ankasa ye be pamu obia be ko guitar na obia be tua intina say theater aspect na no no free and na ba ya ba TV so Emma a honso ye be enjoy the free I can drama Thursday theater de akeka nyini na ni enya free now so na your music space no de ye nya tia se e ba no music concert e wo so tua me kai mrebi twem acha yellow man e ba Ghana so be kai
me kai pa
ken yellow stadium also dem amanfo chiai Shabaranks stadium ebinum kre prepare ni ade ba amanfo chiai that time na yen
Lucky Dube
lumia de nyina ache intino e ba no music concert ndi akeka ho a wo ya dream no we knew say it was something that you had to pay for a theater na ntesa from the beginnings into a faina sesa ena sikaso e ba ye art space no no and start am in free theater and started in free film. I started by a free music. So I'll show you theater space now. You show me TV so now they do trotro station. You know one April trotro. Into me can collaborate. Me cause me theater school. Me go there. Kika na me papa crumpets me ko. Cause no space to ma. We feel say I will become a liability to the family. Into nyayanka me nko pello ye bi nya na engineer bi na doctor bi na said ye be ya eja akokra ne mmado so ya yini me ho ne 11. It's another on trouble afi nemkokra bobri wabako kriye was a shada nadibia mabase that come the memmo into ija he wanted to protect his family into that has been the history.
I get it.
Na nyame adom obi to say Uncle White adaroma or no utimi gina ne nan so sasa de atibia no memia meni ayesadi waye no consistently amaya yakọ theater school adi nyina ya be say no adi say nyina so yetumi ebeginem bia ebeyiyi ebefa no ntuma pa ifra enti afei na de boni be friend narrative no sasa kakra theater fa no ntuma pa ifra no corporate institutions boa Nanso in Ruho. Said Amidi Kanka and my nada. In fact, my beauty pageant peng, my music concerts peng, and as I may theater. Meet me a catcher was a me say I'm a boy usually no walk for sponsorship. Theater ain't anything close to what these other two will get. But you didn't say enche, ebe ye, kakra. Say it's gotten better than before. But I mean, for the first time, this particular player, there are a few corporate institutions and near from on the fraying. So, yatasa dia muyini, yapese yabwa, mumra ni enche honkomo. Organizations be to send me plants, car rentals, or mobe, or motese yestati yet or man on fraying. Organizations be to say MGL logistics and supplies, or man on fraying. And other organizations, Stambik Bank, Ura Mokwa Fajino, he has always supported us since we started. Inti abedomase, ye kasa also a non chesa yede a buying air tuncheng. Halifax the Akye na no kre yamfa aseda kese ma aban meka aban na meka sa through Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture ura kwesi ajima oda GTA no your projects na wa support yen no kre enya amount a ebitimi aboa ama yitimi twitwa yenka nyina nanso eyesenkra into the yebedo ase sa ketwa na anye bia na ebitimi twia actors 1-2 bi anya hwe ebitimi ato aduane ama cast and crew backstage anya hwe kra na ebitimi ama billboards ba komino into ni na eboa emane yi into the kakra you drew.
The name is George Kwame, Chief Executive of Image Bureau. In case you just tune in, OK 101.7 FM Jumadiano, the best entertainment show. Mene ora George Kwame na children come for theater. Who is George Kwame? In summary, currently I can say a creative arts entrepreneur. But he has been an active player in this hour. Apart from Nyuma on to Nyumda as a musician, no, meaning the only
Halifax, me was secondary school GSS. Never been musician. Oh, not me a rapper. No more nickname. No more from me Biblos question.
That's right.
Yeah, I used to rap.
Why?
Me my no Milston Philston no Association International. And so beside me mates on Becca show.
Why? Hey, you went to association?
Yeah.
Who was school?
Oh no, correct. Now your school na by airport. I'm bro from by any home first. Internet my bro from Mutino.
Anyway, and Oba Theatre Hong Kong, specifically what he's doing with April Communications at the National Theatre almost started last week. I think first and second. Na Omotiasu this weekend, 8th and 9th. George Kui,
yes,
what is this Akushika Obia Kanwasemi? What is it in the first place?
Yo, Nyamadase. The legend of Akusika, a story beer, Brunibeka say, a Ghana folklore. Yaka folklore, na in some sembia, Yanananom, Omonso, Omokaka, ya passing it down through oral tradition. Ibinum a Mebusam, Ibinum Yanans, Semnedia Kekahon. We've inherited a lot of them through time. Na baby yabedri Akusike one of them ya papa Ura Martin Usua or Tradia School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana. Na oye the oldest lecturer on the campus of the University of Ghana School of Performing Arts. The man is in his 80s. Ugusu Tradia. Now around 1973, now our UK, London, and now started a play Widma. Or bedrew Ghana or twice over 75. By 79, our bedrew Ghana and release here. Or release and also releasing as a play, and it was accepted widely. You releasing as a text for most schools. Into schools do honor a use for various literature in English and a literature projects making. About 2 years ago, to my international school for cry performing a version of it at our national theatre, inspired by Professor Martin Usudi. Na ya papa dum to phone na hene na nampedu kra eye honwom mrebi atwim ema oko YouTube ne ade a obenyanyom na aye frɛ na Akusike eye den eye menka na sa nansesembia ai anansesembia efa abawie bi ho na abawie ye wo no na odomankoma omohwɛ ne hyebrem no mu hu sɛ de atibia na obebre intino na ne nyankopɔn ka sɛ ɛne ne mmerɛ so na ɔbɛdane abayerɛ kama ne ɔbrɛ na ɛba bɛduru ne pika ɔbɛ nyame bɛsoma ma angels abɛ intervene ama no nokorɛ ɔba asase so ne nkɔla brema na ne papa ɔyɛ hanta ɔsom fidie ne maame wo no ɔfɛ mu wuiɛ na ne papa na ɛhwɛ no na ne papa nso na ɔyɛ hanta ɛna dakoro ɔsom fidie bi ɛna akɔla nde ne nsa kɔhyɛ fidie no na ɛtee ne nsa ɛwɔ na batwɛ na ten and son na battery also can boom uchima one year na was some media
no ana mekan abattery
also Canadian na battery na
battery so George would have said me tree no nye nsi
ne elbow
but abattery
na battery
okay
it's one the elbow na odinye nti de bia na ode ne nsa na onyi ne nana ehwe no ne papa nso areho e kana ma ne wie na ne nana ehwe no onyi ye na oman omowo bi no
nti trace omowo no ne ma me free onyi sini papa nso e
free
nti aka ne nana okay
ne nana ehwe no obenyine ye na kro omowo mu no ana oman omowo bi no oman ne si ohene foforo no nso edi ne bi si no so ope no nanso na akonua no akonua empe sebi obi a yakana say we did them deformity ana sanyas obi a we did them kakra enti no ohene ne ripinyin no ono no beka so wompene na ohene ne de on hye de hu nsa ne pen enti ono wangia ntom se nsa no yitwa wona batwe enti na eba na se was say yede almost at least call for a deba na abawi in beginning san and chairman saying say no crescent and sana itwa or hene no on bisina de so and I kind saying they would demote him or the on basis in African so on be stool no na say no crenso so any or hene ne repinin na or accuse or hene na say opese ugu akunua ne ho fi no on bekuna emerson sanka ombesa de na ba wi nso mpe ne ho asem ompese ebia yebeyi ohene yefi akonyi so ompe nso se yebeku ohene yere ompe trouble ompese obeba beyi ne nsa no nti okọ forest bim sanka okukune ho okọ akukune ho na ne nyankopon so suma na bofo ne ade omo be intervene na de si ye de ade obehwe national theatre
na say what the caricature say fiti na batwe no ni sin ni ho MC shout out to you correctly want to pronounce abatwe or see yen can abatwe
I was a kaboom.
Abache.
I was a kaboom.
Inti such rese ohini because of Odwa
woman
akui.
No say I'm funny home po send say
the embassy ni from bo.
Send na chicho so you ba find that for mo said it to be no em funny home. Odwa no odono. Na strongly themed on sadia as a people we share the deformed among us and the disrespect we have for them. And the story speaks strongly.
The physically challenged.
The physically challenged, exactly. The story speaks strongly to it. A very strong theme. Now Halifax, what shall I play here? What perspective for the physically challenged? Ebesesa. What shall you may sebi obeko Abia top hotels, top hospitals near dear crash sebi Abia wheelchair crowd be rim crab in hoy. Ana enya Abia ramp crowd be rim maybe.
But the laws are there.
The laws are
so
there.
The building should be disability friendly.
Exactly. Now play ebesesa perspective, and you'd appreciate and respect them better.
Apart from changing our perspective about the physically challenged, after the fact that physical doesn't mean they are mentally challenged. Why should I come and watch? Book I kind was cool. Can say a name story that do now. Honestly, the who should play? I wouldn't certain that I know. Where's the suspense? Why should I come?
Maybe I saw Bashir the God not to blame. In Bashir, I wouldn't pay say April Communications Image Room in National Theatre. Yakaya Humbuma. Your story in said ya wakayano.
In fact, that is my problem.
We own it.
Because I have read Akushika.
No correct.
Me who magic be a woman.
Enter Bashir.
Omo last week we said there was magic. You but for them say, but Anna, what are you doing?
Halifax. Yes. All the gods are not to blame. BB said we were the first in Africa to light a sword on stage. The first in Africa. You challenging African country be as a moye. Drop the video. Let's see. And your CGI and your computer technology and your real sword, we lit it. And the interesting thing was
AI.
And the AI, and so the interesting thing was that even that sword was made of wood. And shit, we used it for 13 shows and shit. I was all better said no. Now this is the first time also on any stage in Africa you had a waterfall about stage so. A live proper waterfall. Waterfall. There was a waterfall on the stage.
Because some of us basically spent our teenage years in the theater. Yeah, who waterfall that?
Nah, the waterfall.
The best we can do is to play sound effects at the background.
David. This one, the waterfall was actually there. Now, in your waterfall, we also had a live snake on stage, or on the stage, a live snake that also had a role to play. It is not computer. It is not AI. A live snake. Snake no baby, I know what front seat or maybe master. Sorry.
Yeah. I tried it once with Nifani at the one of Nabil's programs. A lot of the rips.
Yeah.
And it became a big issue.
Yes.
I'm going to do my thing for one whole month.
We had a live snake on the stage. It's a very exciting with a live snake with a haze. Play the 30 heaven. It be our own interpretation of heaven.
Heaven?
Heaven. And heaven with elevations. Nipati idea, so now the anastati kosro, unim said the air kosro, and it's not because idea if it was common in Ghana and the events people would have been using it. Some of the signs we are bringing to theater, there are things, and girl and son, Halifax Beshe.
So basically, you are saying that the theatrics will be out of the world?
Out of this world. And the interesting part is that there's waterfall on the stage. You see the stage gets wet. The curtain comes down, it goes back up, and the stage is not wet.
Do people get wet too on the stage?
No. People, but you'll say,
that's why you're bunkum. The way you said, oh no, how are you so sure that?
The question I'm confused. I want to know, say, who be sound figuratively and answer pragmatically.
And what is your cast like?
Last weekend now was saying choir be. But choir na year we weren't really satisfied, so we cancelled them to go and perfect it.
Really?
Yes, we cancelled them.
You are so principled, said the don't feel this is below the standard.
Below standard, I will not use it.
When I say orchestra na ye koshe, theater
na
the
National Symphony Orchestra. Halifax, you see, so what advertise a project? Amount for in who say you have a contract with the public. So ubi efa one city cry a tower ticket. It is based on the promise our promise in the panel. And I also say advertise a project. So all the interviews are making make us say play away and you are not blown away. I demand a refund. Because it is a promise. We are selling you something mind blowing. So what we need to become but if you are not blown away, demand a refund. We will pay. Why do we do this? Because more a certain standard. Bruh, we are not doing this to make money. Say we're doing it to make money, and we wouldn't have about 170 people on stage. Yet we're almost 200. Because this play has the National Symphony Orchestra, the National Drama Company, the National Dance Company, and other actors. About 35 other actors from outside.
One show, one stage, one play.
Show, one stage, one play.
Close to 200 casts.
And if I tell you the number of people backstage, yeah, so a number of things happen on stage. The curtain drops a number of times. There are about 3 people in charge of that. The pit drops and comes back up a number of times. There are about 4 people in charge of that. There are haze machines, smoke machines, Nyoma Ifri, Shro Air, Bafom. There are angels, there are dwarfs, there are Nyoma Doso. Elements are a play, the sound now the sound crew alone they are about 11 or 12 and some a lighting crew now Ubi Kacha said this is the largest number of lights we on and one stage play. We use a total of about 102 lights for a stage.
Really?
Yes, about 102 lights for a stage play.
What do you want to achieve with all those things you are doing, George?
Oh, we need to let Ghana and the rest of the world know, sir, if we have the right investment, we can do it. Look, Debia Mekase, Ghana is the most blessed country on the continent. Ghana is blessed in everything. And your cocoa, gold, oil, and lithium, the natural resources, talent, talents, na dem hankwa, bebrioha. Ibina ete consolate a friend Halifax. Despite media group building, the number of talents are yebinyano. We are national assets. The only thing I hear, and we keep begging for it every day, sir, invest in the arts. Halifax, over the years, I can't say me call from GFA, but it's the truth. Let's be factual. Over the last 3 decades, what laurels internationally has sports brought to Ghana? Young cannot cry. I'm sure you cry if anything at all is disgrace. The only time our sports got a little visibility among folk was when Ura Kwesi Ajiman of the GTA decided to rebrand the Black Stars at their arrivals at the World Cup and the Africa Cup of Nations. That was what people talked about, not even their performance, because it was shambolic. What has sports brought us? Now, so let us look at what the arts have brought us. Even recently, Afronita, Britain's Got Talent. Recently, look at the year of return. Look at beyond the return. Now, so your educational system, your STEM, STEM. We are talking science, tech, engineering, and math, and you've left out the arts. The important. You are joke. It was some of the count. It was some of the count. It was some of the count, and it's sad. Say, however, you know what we used to do with art in the schools. They are not doing it anymore.
No. It's not there.
They are not doing it anymore.
It's not.
And where the world is going, I said they are not realizing, say, in the next few years, all your science, your engineering, your whatever, AI will make it all useless. The only thing AI will not be able to effectively replace is the arts, because the arts has a human component that AI may never be able to replace. AI bet me I creative amount. Now, so that creative, no, they call my expert graphic designer. They will identify mistakes and be able to correct it better. Now, so catch AI say, I want a rail track from here to Tamale. A bit me, I overhead whatever statistics, schematics, and all that, and show you where that rail track can pass. The engineer has no job again. And that's all for phone. So, person we hernia surgery near there. Opa, a day no one. Take your phone, go on an AI, and tell them, say, how can I perform a hernia surgery effectively? So with basic
so you
knowledge,
also have all the surgeries in the world. My example, a hernia. George Kwame.
Come here for the way.
Oh, I said there are several surgeries. Is it acronym is hernia?
Oh, menka say ubi bit me. Of course, you need some basic knowledge. But the point I'm trying to make is that just like a certain a few decades ago, Nanka Opesa would try overhead helicopter shot, overhead shots for a movie. We here, we had a helicopter, we here pilot, we here camera, we here cameraman, and a drone has replaced all of them. Just a drone. Oh, I don't know. Despite the development and everything in AI and AD, still, when I hear the name Tom Cruise, I want to go to the cinema.
Of course.
When I hear the name Ramsey Noah, when I hear the name Lil Wayne, when I hear the name Nashoko, when I hear the name Lydia Forson, when I hear, oh, this movie was directed by Shelley Frimpong, there is a human component that the arts have that all your sciences and everything would never be able to have.
So you mean because of that, Image Bureau, April Communications, you are running this at a loss just to prove a point?
We are not running at a loss to
Neither
prove
are
a
you
point.
making a profit.
We are investing. We know say it will pay off. Now the MA say Halifax, the MA say, just like we do with a lot of things that we have in this country. Yeah, but now a foreigner will come and carry us away. Because already we are getting the calls and the offers, and that is where we want to get to, for the world to see what we want to do. People say Ghana embassy in the UK or Ghana embassy here, this is what we have in this country. We want you to take them and then let the Ghanaians, and we let them even experience this, because when we go, whatever dollar or whatever it is that we find and we bring back home, once upon a time there was a music group that was influencing the GDP and the foreign exchange of its country. It's called ABBA. I think it's Sweden. History now, ABBA, they were musicians, and the musicians were helping stabilize their currency because of the revenue they were generating. The art has potentials. So we are killing ourselves to invest. If I tell you, say, we do these things, by the time we finish, we give National Theatre its percentage, we give the GRA what we are supposed to because we are law abiding. So what is the next? Because we cannot stop. It is an investment, and we know say it will pay off. Say Assad now, most of the investment calls we are getting are from foreigners, not Ghanaians. You hope you said Ghana would see it, because where we are going, say Ghana might not be the biggest beneficiary.
The name is George Kwame, and he's saying that on this coming weekend, on the 8th and on the 9th, they are putting together a world standard theater production of Ghanaian folklore, the legend of Akushika. A folklore, I mean, it's a folklore that doesn't really belong to one person.
No,
it's
it doesn't.
for the whole community.
Yeah.
But Professor Martin also has scripted it some way, somehow, and he will be there in person to be honored. And he's also saying, say, apart from storyline now, modernize the idea, no. And let's go there and see. Last week or no, they are whetting our appetites. Almost see theatrics pie course
That's so crucial.
It brings memories that will linger on forever. So you've discussed the size of the crew. Any known names?
Yes. Yes, that's free. Yeah, it's so great. That's not see. Yeah, you know, man, or that's some be do. Halifax.
But what is this thing you are doing? You are transforming Arnold into a stage actor.
Arnold is a talented stage actor, just like yourself. If you stop running away and make time, people don't know. Say Halifax and Sadu is a great actor.
George, any known names? Arnold and
Arnold is more but me drew Arnold as more be Halifax. My main can be M1 Abaso. On our first day, opening day, last Saturday, 4 p.m., all the National Theatre or orchestra pit.
Yeah.
Now, pits, no, when it sings, it goes down about 7 to 8 feet. And all the small baby was on stage. Nkrumah was also sang a pit. No, they sang the pit a little earlier than we had rehearsed.
That is theatre for you.
Yes, that's theatre for you. Anything can happen.
How do you improvise?
Unbeknownst to our brother, when he was moving, he fell into the pit. He fell straight into the pit. He fell 7 to 8 feet down below.
That's not funny.
No, it is not. Fortunately, the person he was acting with was smart enough to make it a part of the act. Into a lot of the audience,
He improvised.
That's
a theatre for
That
you.
is theatre. Because they were talking about wives. The person quickly said, okay, I'll bring your wife to you down there. Into the audience laughed. They thought it was part of it. Because and the guy who jumped into the pit, he did that so flawlessly.
Sir?
Yes. But my shock was how Arnold was able to go on. First, sir, you know the theater has its personnel health one day account they are there. So quickly backstage, fire service for they came to look at him. They brought the immediate first aid and all that. So if you see Arnold in town with a band-aid and everything around his arm, it was because he fell into the pit. Now the part that shocks me, Abia said Mianka might not be able to continue, but Arnold knew he didn't have a double. He knew there were things he had to do for the play to go on. So he managed the pain, finished the play. And that is not the most exciting part. He waited to do the 8 p.m. show.
Wow.
And went to the hospital afterwards.
That is a commitment of an brother.
I'm speechless. Because when I look at how much we are paying him, he shouldn't be doing that. He should not.
Meanwhile, he's not a theater
person. He doesn't need to do theater. The money Arnold makes, he doesn't need to be on the stage. But he has also seen the vision. And this and I'm touched. It's just speechless.
Arnold,
yes.
Thanks for the support and everything. Yeah. George Quay.
Fortunately, I've been checked. He's fine.
April Communications for C Omodasi. And those of us theater lovers. Arnold, big ups to you.
Yeah.
You need some compensation. We know what you love.
Exactly.
And how you love it. So we need to organize a proper compensation.
We will get it from Winneba.
Some good chocolates here.
It is important.
Arnold.
It is important.
All right. So there is Arnold. Are you on stage yourself?
No, I am not.
George, what is this thing you are depriving us of? Who backstage at you?
You remember, it's not around for your wife. I was on stage.
Oh, that was a long time
but
ago.
Remember, later this year, we are going to do another one to honor Ifwa Sutherland. Afi should have been 100 years. So as part of our centenary celebrations, we'll do the marriage of Ananswa to honor her. I will most likely be on stage for that one.
So there is Arnold.
So on this one, there is Arnold Asamabedu. There is Andrew Tando Adote Gadide.
Oh, yes. Adote is back.
Adote is there. The legendary
the sunlighter.
Yes. The legendary Mauli Semevo is there. Edina Matachi is there.
These are old names.
Oh, yes. A lot of people. Elvis Cristal, and look, you would love this play. There are things. Professor Martin also, he didn't recognize his own script, and then after he congratulated, he said, "I would usually not take it lightly if somebody alters my script without telling me, but this I love. Well done." And so Professor Martin also a mouse thumbs up now. Halifax, then you're on cloud 9.
How old is Prof by now?
Prof should be approaching 90 years, Abia mid-80s. If I'm not mistaken.
Surprised because when I was a young boy, he was an old man.
An old man, yes.
I'm in my 40s now.
Yes.
And he's still there.
And he's still there, and he's still lecturing. Still doing what he does. In some parts of Obiambre, 200 cities spent. Oko your website, imagebureaugh.com, Ubinyebi. And also use your USSD now, and only star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. Ubenyebi and also Uber gate nano. Now so usually I don't advise Zebra gate nano because and only December the girls are not to blame. So creating Nkrumah by on bedroom gate nano space in ho yamomo kofi. Intermestres will be a rantem. But I'm Halifax, my main ura kwesi adwuma GT for ase ene NLA ura Samia Uku ene Ghana gas for ase omo so omo aboa pa ene telesel for so beboa yen afi nyame nhira omo pa ene IPMC kakra ene yedeko. Your production budget for play way almost $1 million.
Because you are getting a lot of subsidy.
Yes, a lot of support from the National Theatre.
Yeah, because
a lot of support is coming from the National Theatre because they have a lot of the things that we needed. If we had to buy all of them, it would have been worse.
Into Saturday, more 2 shows.
Saturday or 2 shows. Sunday
4 p.m.
and 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Aye.
And Sundays
was 2 shows. But this will be we am going to say the gods. We because Mame if was Sutherland centenary celebrations na dia koma so pa. Inti bia ye be say repeat play where be bia around December because we want to dedicate proper time to do the marriage of Anansewa in a way obia inhuda. Inti mesra say obi bia opese the legend of Akusikano. Make a date this weekend.
Are you selling hard copy tickets this time?
Me pacho derby.
Digital no pay.
Yeah, try aqua digital no because it is safer. Maybe a trim me event be Emma ubi. Emma you use physical tickets. You na sekana here.
Are you saying?
Baby, as a kind of there was a slight commotion at the gate. Commotion area and Nasikanon Soko. Internet these days we only do digital. It's no better commotion. I do the phone call.
To me.
Internet says here we've tried much as possible to cut out the cash.
I
system.
See.
Try. We're about me as digital internet. Yeah, try.
I see. So, for the sake of emphasis, you say and thought tickets not digital. Let's see and dial it then.
Star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. Now, omo use telecell and so dear. Walk on your website now www.imagebureaugh.com. Oko now and enter telecell promo code na discount be how bit me.
The name is George Kwame, and as I described in my own words, he's a creative art entrepreneur. In the studio, I have three lovely people, and as I always have a way of introducing them, this man is a journalist extraordinaire, via print media ejuma for over 40 years. Pape, mini na yedwuma pen, mashe na sipe, infie bibre ayedwuma, na yenke no krenshare ni onyam, pape na si yedwuma yede bruta, wusha na si yedwuma, obie bribia so wa, tre wonkata hwe. So, he used to be the Volta regional editor for the Ghanaian Chronicle. In those days, Volta region was bigger than what it is now because Oti and Volta na Omwaka bom from there, Omo promoted by Accra as the national news editor from there, Omo Pochi. And then Pochi journalist biom in those days, Omo Sheda Pochi, called Daily Guide as the deputy editor of the paper. And then he became the pioneer editor of News One. Ohona mi share na si adwuma the brutal pano. Obie bribia so bibia I wanna see bia obie so tre mi adwuma yi. Then later he edited the News One paper. Sisi Addo warisa from domestic journalism, oil consultant on Ghanaian culture, Ofri Ada Nkrumah, husband of one wife, Ompen Kwada, oya sorry. Penyin. The name is Nene Bennett Tei Akuaku, aka Olubadon, aka Nene Mwakwaba. Okay, and then we also have the man himself, Socrates Safo of the Hot Folk theme. Sisi the community liaison officer, Ewo beyond the return secretariat, Omushe Ghana Tourism Authority. I say, na Socrates na Juma as a community liaison officer say obeko round. Oman wenina. Tokro bia say on rim. Now got share event organizer Abia na onyomunya kitahudie FI events and how the GTA can support them. And the only lady here, Lady JJ. I can't say former actress, one-time actress, maybe future actress, media personality, extraordinary. Penny for Ima Mumi and Nina Kwaba. Okay. Nene Mamesha Senfro.
Really? Okay.
Yes, really. The Legend of Akoshika playing out again for the second weekend.
Okay.
Directed by Nash Okoth, April Communications.
Yeah.
Production partnered by Image Bureau, owned by George Ning Amakwe. While explaining the essence of the play, the theatrics involved, the essence of theater, and then this revolutionary investment are here to project the theater. I don't know, baby, up as own fan free.
Okay. Script and say what Jesus beside beside most say who do people say I am, and actually say who do you say I am. In the others call him something. His family calls him something. The industry calls him something.
GQ.
What do you call him?
George Kwame.
Well, I think George he's doing two things at the same time.
One.
He's not only setting a standard, he's also raising the bar. And I think for these two things, for these two reasons, I think he's a gem. He's an interesting character. I don't even know whether he's a young boy or an old one. He tells you, yeah, okay. He tells you, things that happened in the time I concert, okay, maybe. Your concert, you were born na a bedroom playtime, na man for a plumber, and then he just took me into yesterday.
Sir, and today can you look right? Sir,
now be out to me, Kaimi, Abba. Abba's Chiquitita. Oh, yes. Those were the songs that we rocked with when we were boys.
Nene, also watch it.
But at the same time, a drove my business say, oh, son, now he wanted to be a rapper, and see what he wanted to be a rapper, and say, I when did the rap come? Yes. Yeah, but I think it's good. Acoustica, I know. I heard that story. I've heard that story before. Even when I was young.
Okay.
It was told vividly by Kwame Ampedu.
Nana Kwame Ampedu. In one of the songs?
The songs. Just the story as it is. And the title is Acoustica.
Is it the song?
Okay, there we go.
May God bless his soul. The good old Nana Ampedu. He will live forever. What I'm saying those is these no bebo sans and anyum no beba. And so you see a train na yan boy na yan yue. Muntie kakra. Kano on the 8 and 9 George Boyamanie. So you mean that in your days this was the song you
those were the songs we were working with, yeah. And I think George,
how popular was this song, Akushikai?
This particular song?
Yes, this one.
Hey, Holly.
Hey, these are
the kind of songs because and produce songs, for instance, they tell a whole story into wow, udi the other part of it wow, the moral lesson of the story and then those who use the Ekutia part, every song you play the landlord is listening to you as to which part you are singing loudest and what you yeah, so music in those days, the music is not just for dancing and jumping around. Yes, we pick words, we get moral lessons and all the rest.
Are you done?
Yeah, I think George is doing a great job. He's bringing yesterday into the present and pushing it into the future. Say arts is an industry of the future. You can do away with it.
For somebody like you, Nene Benete Akwaku, war theater background, ye Thursday theater ye, wa activisa. Say, won't say, obey say George. From the what I said, the younger, yeah, of course, to you, the younger generation. I mean, or more push the idea way to the next level, la obey. And yes, I went yesiko. Second in na kwako shimbaka or dubian soka. How does it make you feel? Any advice for him? should he, go and think about buying land and, yeah, because then we can actually count the pigs and say,
yeah, it's very sad. Say you go into all this, you take all the trouble, just one, to not only to revive the industry, because at a point it was virtually dying. I'm happy to hear names like is it
Edinamatachi?
Yes, Edinam and Co. still in the game. In those days we used to call her Miyari Mabodam. You remember that bit in the story, and she came with
Did you ever act with Edinam?
No, unfortunately.
I see.
Yeah.
When I was near theater in those days, who were some of the people you were acting with?
Hobson, what's her name? Dinah Hobson.
Dinah
Akye. She was a Dinah Akye. Yes, she.
And I want to acting.
We regularly featured, in in some of the scenes, maybe a husband and wife and that kind of a thing. And then Kofi was there, Fred Amugi, and what's the name of TV theater, of a JBC, Narrow Theater. She was then our,
And George Quay and I were not born. Then would you ever want to return to the stage?
Yes, why not? I mean,
the passion is
because now it's like things have changed. It has, acting is very dynamic. It has improved a lot. It is something I played there. Because now and then a 17-year-old boy can just just dress
improvise
like a 19-year-old man and play the role quite well. So,
and it's one thing I've always been against. In all honesty. Anyway, one of these days, a baby theater and come muji. That was never been a theater. Papa na me share na sia ye juma na sia juma. Jay. Over to you.
Okay, it's good to hear.
No, I can hardly hear you. Production, won't try the mic, mommy.
It's good to hear George Quay say all those things. Most especially, I was listening vividly because now I said, and some local can maybe someone say, now scripted way or the other reality. Like then they said, his brought history back to reality or current, right? No, Kase or the waterfalls, snake. Now maybe someone wants to say any AI. That is where my problem is.
Yeah,
are we safe to come and watch something like that? What enye juju? Hey, enye juju. So I mean, that is where I was actually asking myself, say, but for my dear Durana, said because. Wow.
I see any optical illusions.
And then I think is it Nadia? Yeah, Nadia is holding the
yes, she was
holding the boy. Is it boy? Yeah, Nadia was holding.
Nadia can hold a snake.
Yes. So I'm asking myself, oh my dear Drew, and I said, dear, because I'm just confused. I like me business say you bahopa, you say you besha. Are we safe? Because that is where I have a big problem with. Because I see any AI, or also see a real snake. I mean, are you playing with our minds or whatever? Another thing, you are doing a good job. I like it. Stage play, it's not easy, but price, and then there's a problem. You want us to come and watch? Oh, Charlie, 200 Ghana. I mean. So that we can come in our numbers. I'm not speaking for myself. That's Arnold. Arnold is a rich man. I mean, sorry by the way, Arnold. Speedy recovery, but on Tesokaka 200. I'm not saying it's too way bia, but Osha system now, Osha Ghana economy the way because they say na nyabutre my what you don't take it.
And say Uncle Philip say on ton nahi.
Oh, at least 100 is cool because you see, anyway, most people will come.
When was the last time we called Silverbird?
Halifax, it's not about Silverbird. Oh, it's been long. I think I went to watch all these Beyonce's old movies.
Okay, so this is our one-man stand-up comedy shows on Muye. What was she be there?
a silver bed?
No, National Theatre.
Oh yes, I used to watch OB, but you know I don't do tickets, so I'm sponsoring all those. I don't do tickets.
So you watch for free?
What, exactly.
Maybe that is why you're saying
so. Okay, so wait. So I'm talking for not myself. That's why I said.
But no, I'm only asking you questions based on what you are saying.
So let me learn.
I'm only asking you the questions.
Okay, so can I continue?
Mm-hmm.
And like Lady J, I'm saying that let's think about other people who would want to watch. We have the zeal. As I say, it should be but sikasemono. Okay, maybe when they finish this one, they should do another one and with a lower price. What do you think? And it's not possible. George, I'm putting this one to you.
Of course, I don't know so answer, but when him say those of us who do theater and so your health therapy. It is true. Now, almost 60% of Ghanaian men are dying from stress and whatnot. This is one of the ways of anyway. William.
Okay, so moving forward, I'm trying to say until so, but then they should keep it up. Like, wow, it's nice. He's sitting here talking about it. Say so I mean, it shouldn't be like me. I also say a cow woman the omoboka, but me bompa say nyankopon be show mo na
now mboka some more.
There be nyankopon show man, so that
National
the
Theatre,
government, I don't know, or see investors from. I pray for more investors so that I be replenish them so that they can keep doing it back to back now.
Amen.
Yes.
But until National Theatre says about 1,000, 5,000, 6. Sewoma complimentary about 300.
Hello, National Theatre. Please listen to us and reduce the price.
Complimentary tickets about 300. And then another crew, and that will take about 200. I count with 1,000.
But in all, I'm happy to.
And say obey production budget here close to 1 million cedis, and the auditorium is just about 1,500, and 500 goes into complimentary and media and whatnot.
Halifax.
I got 1,000 tickets.
Halifax.
Yes.
You see, I was only pleading.
I'm not against you.
You seem to make it so way calculating your man.
Ain't it so plead? Am I running comments on your plea? I mean, even the Bible will challenge aspects of it.
Oh, maybe I already called a Besha and Boabi.
Well, no, it's not. It's not meant to Boawana and Boa. I'm only facing the realities.
Okay, so I'm pleading with George Kwame. Moving on, it's for the economy, right? Yeah, you were citizens. No, I'm enjoying your kakra because
but that's some nice braids on your hair. How much does it cost?
Thank you. Oh, Alio.
Yes, it costs creative arts. No, I mean, you know the way you look. It will braids no cost is But what type of braids is that? A friend was saying.
It's Rasta, but it's a cap. You know, you take it off, you wear it.
A natural one, no be.
Yes.
It costs it to say here on the open market. I hear there is none that is below 800 cedis.
So great to ask Mama.
Anyway,
before I forget this, I want to say a very happy birthday to our very own. Wow. Okay,
the general.
Halifax.
Yeah.
Make us remember George Kwame abaso mahwe akusika. Na a story a nyina yenim fiti ya mofrase. But on say ye tie nyina no na eye nwum na ye tie. I say obi akohwe sini. No obe bausini no.
What is obe bausini? What does it mean? Bausini. Who can kana who ketwi?
Obe bausini le bonu makel. Oh, catch it out. Oh, narratives.
Narrating any cheating.
It's no casino, no bet.
Not a passing. No,
actually, more flashing. You could not post an animal. It's a human for all these years. I was seeing human. This is the time that you go and see the human in pictures. Yes, and my expectation was met. What am I saying? Even beyond it.
Okay.
because the true interpretation and the scenery, the artistry, the magic, like what he's calling the magic, I am calling it the arts. And mamina kwan so na kwan amenya so na me more Kojo Hilton. Mami mo na baso papa that boy, we've not used him.
For those of us who do not know Kojo Hilton, who is he? Many listeners will wondering. Is it the owner of Hilton Hotel?
Can't see who be
no, is it the one who owns the Hilton Hotels?
No, Kojo Hilton a brantie kukru bi ne height nyina nso te say George Quay.
Sammy Flex.
Ne kese ne bibia te say George Quay. Where you kete to kukru a. Yes.
Importing. Special effect. You can special effect. Utimi enyo enema. That's right.
Emaniti mi ye bibi.
To me yet to say I didn't know you're real. Okay.
Ya be fan okra ko Hollywood. Ako twasini.
Really?
Yes. George Kojo Hilton.
Really?
Yes.
Mon fan nombra na yembon komo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You see, we need to celebrate people like this and expose them.
Yeah, we'll travel across the world.
Till date, I've been trying to think, imagine, how would they do it? The petrol best round. I mean, but because petrol they be she, but they use that thing 13 times still in she. Nah, and I had removed to be. I've been thinking, sir, and
yeah. Only Kojo Hilton kasa me awo kan nyina na kwa obefa so obe yade no yeah enti ukai Guinness eruption concerts omi ye volcano live volcano bi ono no yeah uno produces it. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And for people like this, if we do not have the arts right, no munye dumanye.
Debi. And if you look at a Nema Eko Ukotoka Halifax, Lexus, a Toyota, but that is for the high end because of a Nema Eko. Now, see, a way in this beautiful piece of art. Now, you see, 200 cities Halifax. Now, Miniaba. Today is your lowest for me, lowest a year.
Nyabotre or see on tour ticket bida.
On tour
ticket for free. George Quay, TGM and almost is me for the recent one we did.
I think it started at 500, then 700,
and 1,000 cities.
I think so.
Okay.
Rapaholic last year started from 300 minimum.
For music?
Yes, that was Rapaholic.
I just wanted to be sure, okay.
That was 300 and I think 500 and 700. Even the 700 got finished before the 300.
Oh, okay.
Yes, what's your name? Yeah, my fancy.
Halifax, I understand you.
So I
understand how you cut in the question.
Sometimes I'm a good man.
Yeah. Into Matthias here. Into coming back to and leaving this side and coming back to.
That's it. Salvo, let me read a few comments while you still gather your thoughts. I want you to tone down.
Yeah.
So let's just say, Kojo Braham says, Senior Halifax, I was at the Aku Shika Legend. The moment I saw the fountain, I knew it was the work of Hilton. He did something similar for us at Nafti for one of our school production in 2017. The guy is good at what he does, and I think he hasn't been celebrated enough. Akye says, is Socrates talking about Kojo Hilton of Beast of No Nation? Nana says, Halifax, please text George Quay. I said I will support him with billboards. Nana say has sent this message 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the fourth one. Nana say, maybe we need to chase you up on Facebook to if you could help us on how George Quay can reach you.
Yes, please, if we can get his contact, because we need support.
Don't send the contact on the.
How can Anase also reach George Quay?
Yes, he can DM me. He can DM me. But he can call me. I don't mind putting my number out. 0244769434.
0244
769
I believe you love things quick. Into yanko boko, we take it slow. Nenemu level no 0244 769 434.
Anybody who wants to support,
if you go quick, you will come early. So you go slow and then.
Halifax, I just got a little confirmation. The magic na ekadia back we wanted the biggest turtles you'd ever see in Ghana. We've just gotten confirmations at this weekend.
George, let me write this number down.
Girl Nana Kwachewa Chelsea for making Oman supply and snake. No. So we are very grateful. Yes, let me write the number down.
Facebook messages have a way of vanishing.
Yes, true.
Nana says you can call him on 024.
Yes.
591.
Yes.
80.
Yes.
81.
So 024-591-8081.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And then the messages goes on and on and on and on. A lot of people just supporting what they are doing. Good morning, my brother Halifax. Kudos to you and your team and your guest. Good morning from Nkrumah Multimedia in New York. We're watching. We support what you're doing. I believe Safo is calm now. Halifax, the WhatsApp number on your screen can't be found on WhatsApp. It is true. It is true. It's something I've stopped complaining about. So don't text that number. One day I'll learn how to do these things myself. That is not my number. I don't know whose number is it. My bread. Any other messages? Okay. I believe Safo can now flow.
Okay, Halifax, thank you. Meka say one additional point. Arnold.
Why were you going to measure my name?
Arnold. I only went there purposely for Arnold to watch the show. The Biama advice George Kwame. I don't know why he wants to destroy that guy's hard-earned reputation by putting him on stage. He's one of the lousy, worst actors I've ever seen in my life. Because when you have such a beautiful play and you put such a lousy actor like Arnold, what do you expect? A 7'4". A 7'4". That is what you get. But you're both from the Jikukum.
So great. Thousands have watched that play. Thousands of who pen I was Arnold lousy. Go and read the accolades on Facebook.
Wait. I urge everybody who challenge me.
Now which I was first.
Everybody will be challenging as some Americano. Go to the theater either on Saturday or Sunday.
What is on Saturday on Sunday?
Go either on Saturday or Sunday. Go. Nabra nebe kachire me say okoye no say Arnold performance no pay ya. I'll give you back your money. Halifax.
Yes.
I don't know, but I tell you, say, George envies Arnold's height. And today be no person or expose no akofano. Na ordina kwako she. It was a trap which Arnold fell in. So I didn't know so. Don't be tempted to go. Halifax. Yes. I like you so much. Arnold went here some. Ninsano, yesi ebubu ti se kete.
I've taken the microphone from him. Arnold delivers the most important message in the play. Yeah. Most important.
Almost the pampro. Huku insano. Enti mi pacho.
Halifax, no
David
worry.
Pablo.
No,
Everybody should just come and say
Arnold they acting no space.
David for Arnold, mommy.
Arnold acting no space ana.
Zafo, on a more serious notes, why 4 productions so far?
Yes.
And they are all the same. The first one, Arnold that former Nechianka from Mississippi, Nepa, I know this formed in the 9 hours. The whole production and the papa no do see stage so. I know picture the flash.
Saturday or 2 productions. Sunday or 2. Who pet now we see another idea.
Listen.
Apart from
almost very Arnold. Almost very Arnold. But you see, when you have such friends,
against go shine.
When you have such friends like
Against go
Josh Quay, no, but that will say, the original mistake made him say, look, when it comes to acting, even Jesus and Mary Crump, one you school
Against go shine.
the best
Do
of
you know
Christ.
that Arnold went to John Tay?
Yes.
Yes,
And that's
Don't tell only
it's
people do call John Tay.
Nyabotre, and
John Tay
and it's an art school.
Yes.
They do theater and proper music.
Yes.
They do music. Don't tell me music. I'm not walk so yeah.
So far, they won't get sorry.
Maybe try.
I cut you off. Waiting now, me born your money.
Halifax.
Yes.
Also called John Tay. When the man can show play, who himself comes on the two room.
Young way.
Aye,
And
I'm
I
not
did
room. Or call win some fool. Ah, boy, Ninko or two and new way. Or mass super normal say orchestra for one can see almost full.
Safo, what if I not put you to shame again on Saturday?
Me say I'm not put him to shame.
I say my making. I man for me. Get to the theater either on Saturday.
Why you like it? I know that I'm finding phone.
Me can't also what mean far.
Baby, why you busy?
What only me away? Me say
Friday,
either Saturday or Sunday. Get to the theater. Oko hwe. Na wo nia ano de ye no. Eye wo fa. Bra, let you see come. I'll pay. This is a lousy actor. I don't know. The guy is good at inspecting aeroplanes. What am I saying? Into the beyond money now you put such a guy on stage.
Safo, I'm surprised you are saying these things because you are a very romantic man. Why you share romantic love message about trauma with you and say the things you are saying on radio. As for the man who wrote Hot Fuck, Muncha the romantic side. Then I would see a happy birthday to the love of my life. My disciplinarian, Messi, Abe, Safo, my breath, my inspiration. Thank you for the love and care you have given me and our children since day one. This is from your stubborn husband, Socrates Safo. On my own behalf and on behalf of our lovely children born and those yet to come. Happy birthday, Messi, Abe, Safo. How can a man who writes such a beautiful romantic message be saying these things about his brother called Arnold?
Please, he didn't write it. It was AI.
Okay.
And then Socrates could not have written this. If Socrates wrote it, he should recite it right now. He did not write it. This is AI written. Socrates. I'm daring anybody who thinks Socrates wrote it to also write something like this. He can't write it.
Georgie,
And
say, Nkrumah say, we'll see your short code no day. What do George?
Oh, I don't even know why they call it short code.
We'll say
A star 714 star 11 star 21 hash star 714 star 11 star 21 hash and I call image bureau gh.com.
So star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. So star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. Star 714 star.
Correct.
11 star 21 hash. Any closing remarks before I say goodbye to you? The messages keep coming. George, let me tell you the truth. My listeners do not spare my guests.
Very true.
But so far, they are applauding you.
We give glory to God.
I think heaven and earth is bearing witness to your good works.
Amen.
Please continue.
Amen.
You say your closing remarks before I say
Asedana
goodbye.
the listener wa yemfa seda kese so Honorable Alexander Afenyomaken and also he has been very supportive I told you support on Kwana in cash. So we be find the phone. It says, oh, how is it going? And no cramp encouraging enough.
No, see what I say. One cut and so be active.
Ayo, wakache ever say a man row. It's you gusoshe. I said, yeah, and also beko. Internal Asedanka Omunina Nyomo support and all those who patronize our shows. Omadaroma and Yitimi Ichichi actors Nibi. And Shadanda from 200 CDs, it's less than $15. Oko Broadway, there's no way you'd watch a theater show for anything less than $50. $50 is the minimum you'd ever watch a show. Internal say Yawagana na we are selling it for less than $15. I think it is something that we can all do. I'm saying it's about $12 or $13. As
depending on
the fluctuation. Internal, yeah, best as Ubibia ever tried na Wabeshibi. Yaminsha Omoa as soya sending now more supporting Halifax so kaho. Anopi Yatenso say Impinfo be se person almost person to tickets Emma schools beer. They are less privileged. Any people with the physically challenged for you being there, so they can also come and experience it. So we are going to meet some of them to thank them and see the modalities. And Nana Kwachu Chelsea, so we are grateful.
So those of us who cannot go on your website, we just want to make a call. We want to buy in bulk.
There is a number with me afraid for bulk tickets near there. I think it is 020-810-9990. That's 020-810-9990. That's for bulk tickets. Auto from about 50 and above. I think there's a discount there too.
Okay.
George,
you better say.
You better win. It will be a measure na onshare another small bit of stellar performance to shame Urasafo.
The romantic Safo. Anyway, JJ, you said you had a birthday message for somebody.
Oh yeah. I wanted to wish our very own Londoner of Top Radio, the host of Top Power Drive, a happy birthday. I say God bless you so much.
When is Londoner's birthday?
Londoner today.
Today?
Just like only so for you the same day today.
I see.
So I say me bon pa say nyankopon be na koma so ade nyina ma no I na on to Nkwande muda. Yes, so from us we wish you London a happy super duper birthday. More grace. Enjoy your day.
Yesterday too was Jean Obri Jr.'s birthday, and a happy belated birthday to Jean. Jean Ababe Yesofo, Equiapim Chris Brown. He's a happily married man, very responsible man. Ababe Yesofo, in the end, Chebi or no betting our story now, what you are tight. Nene, any closing remarks? Then I end with this, my beautiful song.
Yeah, let me just say, so for the birthday, so so wishing him a happy birthday in advance.
Safo.
11th July. I wish you
Safo birthday.
Safo birthday.
So I can know the best to come.
I see point the better 11th July. It's year 20 done.
But Safo no the on dinner with that.
Oh, we do birthday. Before come to the realization, say, Charlie, time flies.
Oh no, on dinner with an answer woman at Chedi Obeji.
Time waits for no man. It's in Uwa Bibi, I know why you're preco. You know, somebody just texted me today, say, Halifax, could you believe, say, it's been 3 years since the death of Timmy Joshua? 3 years, say, are you?
Sir.
3 years since he parted. And I'm like, wow. So time really flies. So Bibi, I know why you're preco. It's a for birthday, need a bed deep. Say, Upo. In one breath, you said this guy's hard-earned reputation. In the next breath, you say he's a lousy guy. It doesn't mean what exactly he wants to say.
I see.
But happy birthday to Safo. Mercy.
Mercy.
Oh, yeah, you are somebody's breath and somebody's inspiration.
Yeah.
I love this.
Safo,
support system near great.
Yeah.
Say upon.
Yeah.
And say what message dear. Yes, my crowd too. And Mr. Obiana Yankai Lewin won't buy boom.
Yeah.
Because on your accident, no, Sadano, Otome Nancy, or call Premier, na still ne home torn like plaster kesia bako na edanite so. But 1 week later, They say condition na ye west. Sisia enye se plaster tare ne ti sope. Ne nechi ne kon ne bribia.
Yeah.
Baby onto me crack. And it looks as if Obia that on your hospital no more checking out. But a week later more checking in again into the emergency ward. And by Monday he was out up here and a police watching. In the more much say acting exaggeration, Mr. Remo, and you no cray. Or yaripa. So for the who mic remember you. Anyway, say I'm buying yes.
I'm also Traskets.
Which is either baby or yari serious and see. Do you know you can get an accident today? You go to the hospital today. The doctors will certify that you are fit and okay to go home. And then 1 week later, now you're winning. Then a country called Ghana, baby, out to see. Then, yes.
I still insist. Me give the pass. Doctors now I'm catching say fit
on the first day. No.
On the first day, no. They will advise him to go and rest. And no dear. Me sure says you call hospital no G. And my doctor will not say go and work. Me sure. So he took a wrong decision on that day.
Or premier or boy, you say one act. And the next. Oh, what could I say? And then emergency center to say a hospital, you can check in and check out. Until 1 week later, and start checking in. And then 2 days later, no more. But until you kind of one pipe, na ni huntono.
Definitely. Pioneer,
now, so I see pray for Lewin and pray for Ray Money. And see. Me your research be. It's in me. I'm here for Friday. Me compare the difference between a DP number plate, a DV number plate, and what the law says about driving distance. Who can drive it? When can we drive it? Now, what's a DP move for more than expected number of time? Now, DP number plates crash, I will use it for commercial purposes. I see anything. Now, Abia, juma be into where say won't advertise a juma. When you are advertising a commercial, and to say, what brand will car for commercial purposes to advertise a product, a service, or a movie, and that car is having a DP number plate, and you drive it for more than 7 days, 10 days, 1 month. What does the law say? Friday, Yebekumpa. Mamenda Mimpenyu for us in Nana Benete Aquaco, so Chris Safo, Lady JJ, and by my guests, George Ning Akye, David Pablo, DJ Toxic, and Benjamin Compson, non producer, and Shoei. Within the Halifax and Sado, a fairly used Zaddy, your humble hosts. Make a peace for the midday news. Makramo.
Ghana Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors